Yeah, do you know about carcinization?
So you turn into a car, right?
No. But you're very close. You turn into a crab.
Oh, right. The tendency of all things to evolve into crabs.
Yeah.
What?
That's what I wanted to bring up.
Crabs have evolved like 7 times independently. Nature loves a decapod.
Why do you know that?
Why don't you know that?
I do now.
You've done like 3 crab books and you don't know anything about crabs.
I don't look up crabs,
4.
Sam. I don't look up anything. Korean justice system, off the table. Crabs, off the table. What do you... Remember when I looked up the American justice system, but I didn't look up the corresponding
Which is a wild
rules to
choice.
the Korean
Why did you look up
justice
the American justice system and do a Korean justice? I did not get into it in the episode because I was very tired. But that is an insane choice you made to be like, okay, I'm reading the Korean justice, but let me see if the American, like, it's like you're saying,
curious.
I'm reading a story about the color blue. Let me look up the color yellow and see if that's related. Like, why? Hello and welcome to Book Retorts. I'm Sam.
I'm Danielle.
And this is a podcast about sharing your weird media finds with your friends who don't know what you're talking about.
That's me. And Filip. We have Filip here.
Oh, what? Philip's here?
Yeah, so happy to be back.
We had the amazing Filip from the Mind Duck Books podcast join us again, gracing us with his presence to contribute his perspective on a complete mystery.
Yeah, I have no idea what this is about. I'm already horrified, but
Me
very
too.
excited to be here.
Oh, well, look, I heard about this piece of media. I read the description. I thought, yes, but Danielle's going to need someone to help her with this because it's crazy. So, Filip, I thought, who else to deal with this crazy, and I'll spoil a little bit, sci-fi nonsense.
Shocking.
You, yeah, I know. Champion of Hyperion, Filip, who brought us all the logic, solved the whole book, and then the book threw it in his face because it hates him.
Yes, somebody asked me recently what was the nerdiest thing I've ever done in my life, and it 100,000% has to be discussing book 4 of Hyperion for like 10 hours with you guys. So.
Same, Filip.
Yeah. And you're both welcome.
Yep. I wish we could have captured that expression on Sam's face right there.
You mean of gracious accepting of the joy I bring to your lives? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, sure that.
All right. Yep. Well, I really hope neither of you have seen this. I have brought for you the first episode, so this could be something that goes on for a long time. I don't know. We're getting here of the 1975 TV show Space 1999.
What is that?
Yeah. Space colon 1999. Yes.
Oh my
yes!
God. First time on a TV show episode.
Yeah. I think this is kind of like a not anthology, like an episodic thing, kind of like Star Trek, where every episode is sort of self-contained but part of a larger story. So I might sprinkle in now, dip into this well a few times in the future. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I've only seen one episode so far.
So what's the timeline here? This is before Star Trek or after?
1975. So after the first Star Trek, before the Next Generation.
Is this also after Battlestar Galactica, the original thing? Like the
that I don't know. I think so. I think it's similar time.
I don't know.
I'm just trying to place it in my head somewhere because it's like a very abstract timeline.
I gotta say, though, it has a very similar, I think it's British, it has a very similar aesthetic to Battlestar Galactica. I'll get to it, but I think the production design is so good in this show. Everything else is crazy, but it looks great. I think it's so, like, it's got that nice 70s aesthetic. It's got the like great models that are constantly doing things and blowing up. It's so good. It's really good.
This is right up my alley.
Is this what they thought space was going to be like in 1999?
I only assume, and which makes it all the funnier because, like, oof, they had such hope for us, and we did not achieve those hopes.
Boy, we didn't.
I have to ask
we've gone backwards.
Do they have furniture in the spaceships?
What do you mean by furniture?
I would hope they
Like
have
chairs and
some
bookshelves.
kind.
Like I remember watching some old TV shows like depicting spaceships, and if it's like a proper old-timey show, they always have like a bookshelf on the spaceship or some kind of wooden table and chairs. It's my favorite trope.
That's complicated. And I'll tell you why, because first, I think this will answer the question. Danielle, I have a summary for you that you will share with Filip.
Okay.
So here you go.
It says, on Moonbase Alpha, the strange deaths of workers is being investigated, which leads to the discovery
Verbatim.
The grammar threw me off. Which leads to the discovery of energy leaks at 2 different sites where Earth's atomic waste is being stored. A race ensues to move waste at the second site before a catastrophic event occurs. That was really hard to read.
Yeah, it was. The grammar is like all over the place in that one. So, to answer your question, it is a moon base, Filip. So
Still
there is furniture. Why not? Do they not have books on the moon?
Yeah, they have books on the moon, Sam.
There.
They have artificial gravity, thank you very much.
Okay.
They mention it briefly, and it still doesn't make any sense.
Well, okay, let me rephrase. Having wood made into a bookshelf, doesn't make sense.
I mean, I'm going to push back on that, too. They don't have wooden bookshelves. It's all, white and, very future chic. But I think wooden shelves are who wouldn't want to have something a little homey, a little earthy while you're in the void and
so if you make
space.
it a point of the story and there's a special, pristine, valued, special kind of memorabilia bookshelf made of wood, I'll take it. But if everything's made of wood, it's always infuriating to me because it's why would you transport wood to the moon and then make furniture out of it?
You heard it here first, guys. Filip hates wood. Hates trees, anti-tree.
I hate wood on spaceships. Yep, there you go.
I mean, if the whole spaceship was made of wood, that would be wild.
But they decorate the spaceships when they're in port. So if they're in port on Earth and they decorate the spaceship there and then send it off into space, they could have wood on it.
From all materials you could use in space, wood is the most nonsensical one ever because it deteriorates, falls apart, there's no durability.
I think you find that wood is very durable. Oak beams last forever.
What are the properties of wood absorbing radiation, for example?
If it's very wet, probably pretty good. Water's a very good absorber.
Okay.
Is there a lot of radiation on these ships?
There's a lot of radiation in space, Danielle.
I know, but inside the ship where the people are, I would hope they're having some kind of
You don't need wooden, the spaceship itself isn't made from wood. It's just had wooden furniture. That'd be cool. We're way off track. We haven't gotten to the story. That's not even relevant.
Already derailed the whole beginning. I'm sorry.
We went here to Filip's. This is Filip's a spaceship interior design corner. Danielle, please.
I'm not doing a little theme song for that.
Come on, spaceship interior designer Filip. What an awesome title. Yes, the wood is so 1999. We're space in the future, not space in the past.
Exactly.
Love it.
Just imagine them nailing down the wooden chairs in the spaceship.
What happens in the show, Danielle? I don't know. Let's find out. All right. So we open on a harp glissando as a model of the moon slides in front of the camera, blocking the Earth. Already, I'm so happy with my choices.
Awesome. Is the prop made of wood, though?
It can be made of literally anything. I don't know. Okay. We get that old sci-fi music of strings, like the original Star Trek theme song, like the woo-woo kind of stuff. That's like theremin, but strings. The title card comes up. The Dark Side of the Moon, September 9th, 1999. Guys, we missed it by 20 years. We're sorry.
So
30
sad.
years. Oh. Anyway, so we cut to a plus-shaped layout of markers on the moon's surface. And another title card. Nuclear Waste Disposal Area 2. Area 2. The one that we're all familiar with. Not Area 1. No one talks about Area 1. It's Area 2.
Well, there's 2 different sites, Sam.
Well, maybe there's more, Danielle. Maybe there's 70. I don't know. Also, I'm going to take a moment here. Who thought it was a good idea to take nuclear waste and send it to the moon? Yeah, it's great that no one lives on the moon, so it's probably a fine place to store it. But if something goes wrong on the way there, or during the launch, congratulations, you just irradiated the whole planet, guys. Good
What's the
job.
logic between shooting it into space versus onto the moon? Isn't it so much more complicated to put it onto the moon than just in space?
It's firing in the sun, I guess.
Anywhere else than just land it conveniently on the moon? Just landing it is so complicated.
That's basically just a Futurama episode where they shoot garbage into space.
Yep.
So I don't know is the answer to Philip, but I think it's a bad idea.
Sounds like it.
Anyway, so that's the kind of intelligence we should expect from the future. People who can get to the moon, but decide to throw radioactive waste there because they have no better ideas. So perfect.
That feels correct in this timeline.
Unfortunately. Anyway, we crossfade to the surface. Two people in spacesuits driving a space golf cart, essentially, approach a magic fence gate. And by magic, I mean, you know it's closed because it has red lights on the sides of two posts. One of them pushes a button on like a TV remote looking thing, and the light turns white, so they're safe when they drive through.
Okay, how many of these questions do you want this episode? Like, how is there a gate when you can easily jump over it in the low gravity?
No, the gate is very tall. It's very tall.
It's way too tall to jump over, Philip.
It's way too tall.
Okay, I guess.
Okay.
But here's the more salient question, Phil. I think, why do you need a gate in the moon? Like are there
Yes.
who's there? Like, if we don't lock up the gate, the moon raiders are going to come and steal our nuclear waste. Like,
I
it's hard to get there.
Exactly. Like, first of all, how easy would it be to get over this gate? And second of all, who is getting over the gate? Are there aliens?
Phil, it's as we'll learn shortly, it's a laser fence or a laser barrier. So it's very sophisticated. But also, why do you need the laser fence on the moon? Who are you keeping out?
We don't know yet. That's what we're going to learn.
It's perfect world building. It makes me intrigued about who needs to be, repelled by the lasers.
Are there moon pirates? Are there moon pirates?
Yes. The answer to that.
Who steal nuclear waste and then die of cancer, I guess.
They probably they're aliens. They eat it.
Fence, I'm sold.
They eat it. Okay. Oh, I wish. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so good questions, Phil. Anytime you have one, ask it because
too many.
No,
there's no such thing as too many.
I've also only done one episode, so I'm counting on you to help fill in the gaps.
Yeah, how long is this episode, by the way? It's like half an hour?
It's an hour episode, like 48, 50 some minutes. So,
okay, it's going to be good.
Yeah, but it's not our normal length, but I think there's enough insanity to take us through the whole timeline.
It's always triple the length when you have extra person.
You sound so sad about that.
Yep, I'm not saying anything.
Resigned.
No, you have to say things.
I'm just not here anymore.
Danielle, you can't describe. He's like a meerkat.
I know. I'm so sorry. I forgot. It's been so long since we talked to Philip. I forgot. It's so easy to spook him.
I picked up to see the lasers, and now I'm
you can ask all the questions you want to. This is a safe, comfortable, great space, and we want to hear everything that's inside your little baby brain.
Okay, what's powering the lasers? Where are they coming from? What's the generator? How many connections are? Okay, just continue.
Okay. So the driver, Jim Nordstrom, I don't know if his name is relevant. This is the start of a TV show, so I don't know how many of these characters are going to be like recurring characters or how many of them are just random for this episode. So they're all in here, guys. I'm sorry. He radios back to HQ. Professor Bergman receives the call, informing them of passing the laser barrier, awesome, and that Dr. Russell's manual check on the radiation seal is about to commence. In the control room, there are like TVs everywhere. Old CRT style. Love it. So cool. Great. So good. There's a device in here we'll get to later that I love, and I think Philip will have questions about. In the control room, Dr. Russell asks how the loading is going as the two astronauts in the field stick what I can only describe as like an electronic dipstick into some container. And I guess this is like a radiation tester. And I gotta say, as someone who has experience with radioactivity, the way they deal with it is amazing and hilarious. You don't need I don't understand why you need to check for radiation leaks using a dipstick. That doesn't make sense to me. Radiation doesn't need a dipstick. If you can,
radiation is liquid,
okay, yeah. But I stick it in there, like a little handheld part, like lights up green lights. Okay, cool. Like, that's awesome. Love that. It's very funny to me. Then there's this conveyor belt of cans, like things labeled as radioactive waste being conveyed into some structure in the center of the disposal zone. And it's like, yes, we got a whole like factory of like Like, think of a cartoon, like, factory where they have the cans and the stuff on the conveyor belts and just radioactive waste being dumped into the moon. Like, what are we doing? It's great. So good. So, back in the control room, various beeps and bloops on the screens indicate to Russell and Bergman that the brain activity of the two astronauts is normal. Glad we cleared that up.
You never know when they're around radioactivity all day long.
Oh, Danielle, have you seen the plot of this already?
So do they live on the moon and like have lives on the moon?
Just who
Are
live
they
on the moon?
these people? Do they specifically live here to deal with the radioactivity, or are they like just hanging out?
I don't know. There are something like 300 some people in this Moonbase Alpha. And while there is a bunch of radioactive dust, there's also, we'll get into it, there are other things they do. It is more like a scientific outpost than a habitat, I would say. But I haven't watched the rest of the episode, so I could be wrong. So we see a new ship approaching, the Eagle 2, bringing presumably more radioactive waste. But psych, inside is actually a fancy person spaceship with one passenger, Commander Koenig. So it's got like chairs and like he gets like a tea brought to him by a stewardess. It's so good.
Philip has a question.
He does.
Do I?
Do you? About the chairs?
I
think you do.
They're built into the wall, Philip. Don't worry about it. They're not freestanding.
Are they made of wood?
Okay.
I don't know. I couldn't tell under the paint.
Yeah, I'm gonna zoom in on that and check. I'm gonna watch this right after this episode and report later.
We have Philip's new game show. Is it wood?
Yeah.
Is it wood? No? Okay.
So yeah, you don't need me.
All
you
right.
don't need me for them.
Look, you do great theme songs, but I got the energy of a game show host.
I do the same theme song every single time. There's a difference.
No, you don't, because you forget what the one is. So do it a little slightly different every time because you forget. Yeah, it's great. Anyway, so Commander Koenig, he gets a call from the Earth Commissioner. Do you guys know we have an Earth Commissioner?
In 1999?
Yeah, we had an Earth Commissioner. Did you know that?
I was too young to know that in 1999.
Philip, who would you elect as Earth Commissioner? Think hard.
I didn't know I could pick fictional characters.
You can pick anyone you want. Who would you like to pick as your Earth Commissioner?
I'll pick the captain from the Battlestar Galactica reboot.
Oh, the reboot. Okay.
What's
I
his name?
see.
It's like my favorite character.
Okay, cool. You love him so much you make Commissioner, you don't know his name. You're really convincing me of his worth. Well, we do have an Earth Commissioner, and he has an amazing 70s haircut and a beard mustache combo. Everyone in here was like either a porn actor or it's too good. I love it. Also, if he doesn't turn out to be evil, I'll be shocked. So Koenig has just been ratified as commander of Moonbase Alpha, which you think they might want to like take care of that before they've launched him into space towards the moon base, but what do I know? Hey, we know we put your ass on a rocket and sent you to the moon, but we just found out you actually got the job. Congratulations.
They were hopeful. It takes a long time to get to the moon, Sam.
No, it doesn't. Not in this show. Apparently not. And I don't know how that works.
Science.
Space elevator?
Yeah, space elevator. Or hear me out.
No
You're
space
driving the moon closer to the Earth.
You have teleports, something.
I like where your head's at, Danielle. But no, these spaceships, these eagles, they call them, they look like, they always have their legs extended. Like their little parking legs. And they don't look like rockets. They're like ovals. And like a cargo, someone took a cargo train and like put a nose on it and put it in space. It's very good.
Do they look like eagles?
I have to see all of this.
Nope, not at all. Not even remotely.
I'm trying not to see any pictures and imagine it and then compare later after I watch this after the episode.
You're going to love it. It is, like I said, I love the model work. It's kind of like you ever saw that old show, Thunderbirds, whatever, there was a puppet one, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
It's very popular in Japan, by the way.
Really? Not surprised. Yeah. It's a great show. Anyway, the detail is great. Now the commissioner is talking about how Koenig's job is to put man on some planet named Meta. And no, this is before Mark Zuckerberg ruined that word. So what the heck is Meta? I'm very confused. Meta, according to probe telemetry, I guess, apparently has an atmosphere maybe supporting life. The commissioner then says the most amazing line. I'm going to read it to you verbatim because I loved it. He says, "John, The meta-probe astronaut virus infection mustn't be allowed to stop us.
Amazing.
And I'm like, sounds like something that should probably stop you. Sounds incredibly stopping. It's a meta-probe astronaut virus. It should definitely take a moment. You should take a pause, if not a full stop, and think about this a little harder.
Maybe it's not running rampant. It's fine.
Oh, Danielle.
It's as self-contained as the radiation. They just have it in the, cannot get out of the probe. It's fine.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yep. But the commissioner insists they must make a manned landing on Meta. He's very insistent. Why? Never explained. What is Meta? Who cares?
Evil.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. Again, I have very little context of these characters. The pilot of any episode is just so much context that you miss all the actual depth of the characters, what's going on. It's great. So, next the new commander is shown a live video feed or of recording, unclear, of the Meta probe ship docking with the Meta launch platform in orbit around the moon. Is it full of Meta probe virus? Why won't they stop the probe from docking if it's full of viruses? Don't bring the viruses back to the space station, guys.
The standards of security and, having something contaminated are just the same like the pink sticks. So
yeah, I know. They did a dip. They rubbed like a cotton swab on the outside of that. Oh, looks clean to me. And they got it good.
In vacuum and zero gravity, it's not contagious. It's okay.
Oh, yeah. Viruses, space viruses, famously not contagious.
Exactly.
Great, perfect. Your optimism is admirable. You and the commissioner will get along. Anyway, Koenig just says, looks good, but I'd like to see it on its way to Meta. So, is that not the same probe? I'm confused. Is that a different probe? Do they not actually go to Meta? I have no idea, what Meta is, or who's been there, or what's been there, or what's happening. Join me, guys, on this journey of bafflement.
Exploration, Sam. Please.
Maybe they sent an unmanned probe first? Never cleared up. I don't know what's happening, but there's a Meta probe virus, and I can't tell if it came from Meta or if the probe just manifested it. Back on the surface, in the radiation zone 2 or whatever, the astronauts have confirmed no radiation leakage, and the people in the control room are like, okay, cool. But then suddenly his brain activity spikes! Oh
no! A question. Can they not monitor this radiation poisoning from they have to go there?
Yes. Apparently no one ever told them you could just leave a Geiger counter or something or dosimeter badge in the area and just monitor it remotely with the signal. They have to stick the dipstick into the thing is it leaking? Or I gotta put it in there and see if it takes any radiation down. Oh, it looks good to me.
Just throw all the dipsticks and pick them back up and then test it, right? They don't have any Geiger counters.
No, they don't even need the dipstick itself. Just has a little. They don't need to take it back out. It's while it's in there, it's measuring the radiation. It's like a Geiger counter in of a stick that they stick down there or something instead of just leaving the Geiger counter down there. I don't know. I'm not a Moonbase engineer, so maybe I'm the idiot.
I'm just confused
how. Direction.
Yeah, I'm confused how they managed to make it to space but can't automate
remotely monitor.
Yeah. It doesn't make any sense to me.
They had thermostats in the 1970s, right? They knew how to remotely monitor and control systems from a distance.
The future, Sam. This is you could have anything.
This is 1999.
The computer
distant future of 1999. Yeah.
We had printer paper that was connected. It was like a whole floppy disk. It was amazing.
Yeah, zip
CRT
drives.
monitors, by the way. Is there any statistic measuring of any kind on those monitors? They never mentioned them.
Oh, they just have either film of what's going on, they're monitoring the astronauts, or they have just a weird sine wave signal being generated on them to show their brain activity. It's a brain activity.
Let's just assume they are measuring it and they're just not saying it.
No, they're not. They have to go there and check the seals manually.
Okay.
So they can
funny.
remotely monitor the brain activity.
Yes. Yes, I was waiting for that. You got there.
I have problems with this whole premise.
Oh, really? The idea of radiation monitoring remotely, baffling. Monitoring brainwaves remotely, or brain activity, totally plausible. This show's got it on lock. It's insane to me. I don't know. I can't tell you, Danielle. And it's a major plot point. So it is. Keeps coming back up. I never understand it. Anyway, so the activity suddenly spikes. And you can tell because the beeping gets faster. And the little line on the screen goes wiggly, wiggly more. Nordstrom suddenly clutches his head and keels over, and Professor Bergman tells 2 security officers to retrieve him as the astronaut buddy Steiner rushes over to help. Also, to make it look like they're on the moon, when they're running, they just slow-mo it, so they're bouncing, and it's very obviously they're just running normally, but they slowed it down, and it's very good. I love it. It's so good. This show is charming, and I haven't seen anything extremely objectionable in it yet, but it's the 70s, so I expect there will be when I get to it at some point in the series, so don't take this as an endorsement.
Does it pass the Bechdel test? Are there 2 women talking to each other?
Are there
are 2
women
women in the show.
That's my next question, yes.
So Dr. Russell is a woman. She's the head medical medical officer on the show. And she's, of course, a blonde woman. And I think the only other woman was the stewardess on the flight.
So that's my challenge to you. Do they ever talk to each other about something not men related?
They never talk to each other at all. They never met each other.
Failed immediately.
Or does it pass it, you could argue.
No, I mean, sorry, there are other women. There is another woman on the show. I forgot about her. Sorry. She's she does what Sigourney Weaver does in Galaxy Quest. They ask her questions and she gets answers. Can you get the printout? Or she's an engineer or something on there. I don't know what she does. I didn't catch her name because, again, there were 70 characters thrown at me. I don't know which ones are important, and it's very hard to keep track.
Sometimes I feel like that's my job in real life.
Fair enough. Well, let's bring it to book retorts, Danielle. Anyway, fake gravity, very fun. Nordstrom goes berserk, jumps over the golf cart, and when his buddy grabs him, he hoists him up above his head, Dirty Dancing style, throws him back. It's very good. I love it so much.
What?
He's going full Hulk mode. It's great. He then runs off right into the laser fence and dies because laser fence, I guess.
So that's what it's for.
Yeah, it's keeping the crazy in, not the crazy out.
That was one of the other questions I tried to not ask. What happens when you hit the lasers? So now we know.
You die. You fry. It was like a bug zapper. And you die.
I was wondering if it repels you, fries you, cuts you.
It fries you. Which is less effective than a wall.
Does he disappear, turn into dust, or what does it look like?
It hits him and he dies and keels over and it smacks his helmet and it cracks open on a rock and he's dead.
So it electrifies him so he gets his brain shut off.
I don't know. It just goes and he falls over. He goes, and he falls over. This is the 1970s. There weren't super effects on this, all right? I don't tell you.
It's like an electric fence.
Logistics.
Yeah, kind of like an electric fence.
It pierced the spacesuit and it just killed him.
So here's the weird thing about a laser fence. Sorry, 1 second, Daniel. We'll get to that, I promise. But to go with what Phil was saying.
You even know what I'm going to say.
I don't care. This is more important. I don't understand why it's better than a normal fence because A, it kills you if you touch it, which seems like a bad safety practice. And B, it won't stop anything that's not a person. If a car drives into it, I presume the car will just go right through the laser fence because it's non-physical.
I have many problems with the logistics of this laser fence and what are the statistics of self-inflicted injury and stuff like that.
This feels like the new
right, Danielle.
Is there wood on a spaceship conundrum.
Yeah. We're going through space conundrums at a real brisk pace.
Have you built something extremely dangerous on a barren planet when there's only you there to prevent yourself and cause yourself constant injury? So it's
in case people decided to go into the radiation pit.
My favorite type of future technology, in shows, is yeah, but how is that better than what already exists? Why is a laser fence better than a wall? It seems like it's hard to maintain. If you lose power, it's no longer effective. And it seems like it can stop less things and is more inherently dangerous. A wall seems like a cheaper and better option.
Runs out or something malfunctions, it just opens up.
But it looks cool.
Yeah, it is cool as hell. I'll give you that. It is dope. I love that laser fence. I want one. I think it would be incredibly effective, but I still want one. Imagine if someone tried to walk into your door, you didn't have laser fence, just died. Oh, sorry, didn't drop the laser fence. So good. So the laser fence kills him. He smashes his face mask open. He's dead. Alas, poor Nordstrom, we hardly knew. I guess he's not in the rest of the series. My mistake.
Are we assuming he has the astronaut probing virus? Or do we assume he maybe got radiation poisoning somehow?
Danielle, welcome to the central conflict of this episode. We don't know what's causing this, and we're trying to find out. It's the mystery.
Is it the combination of the two?
Danielle, I will have things to say about the probe virus momentarily. Not momentarily, but as we get into it, I will have big thoughts. Big thoughts.
Excellent.
Anyway, and so I guess what I say is I didn't know that acute radiation exposure caused you to go absolutely bananas instead of just giving you bone cancer or whatever. So that was new to me.
You should know this, working with radiation.
I should. I thought I just thought it was maybe, I didn't know it turned you into the Hulk or something. That's new. I'm learning from the show. This show has opinions on radiation, and they're very funny. Philip, what is your... I was going to say exposure, but probably a better word is experience with radiation.
Exposure. I have zero exposure, hopefully.
Yeah, no, you don't. We all have exposure.
What?
Sorry. Bring it to you.
Okay.
Haven't you ever had any imaging or anything?
Exposure.
Just from living on the Earth, there's radiation everywhere. Congratulations, everybody.
Actually, I take that back. I had like 20 x-rays done at the dentist, so I'm already super irradiated.
There you go. But all right, so do you have a lot of are you very familiar with radiation? Are you going to be you're going to be very annoyed if they get the science of radiation wrong? Or are you more focused on the chairs?
I'm focused on the chairs, obviously, but of course, I've seen the Chernobyl TV show recently that was very extreme radiation depiction.
Oh, the Chernobyl, yeah.
Yeah. I keep thinking of the Stargate 1 episode with radiation where they put on the plastic bags and then they went to the radiation zone. It was a good episode.
Plastic bags protect you from radiation? Wow.
Yeah.
You gotta learn.
I remember even when I was a child, when I watched it, I was laughing at that time because they put a plastic sheet and they were like, yeah, you're protected from radiation.
Great.
It's
Love
future
that
plastic,
so much.
Philip.
Yeah. Future plastic. Exactly. So I don't know much about radiation, to be honest.
Oh, well, that's okay. Neither does the show, so we're in good company. We cut to the show's opening, which starts off as just a white background with the actor playing Koenig staring slightly to the left as the most dramatic music plays, and it says, starring Martin Landau. And then cuts to a black background with the actor playing Russell staring to the right that says, starring Barbara Bain. And then literally no one else in this show gets a title card. It's very good. Just those two. And I'm not even sure they're the most prominent people in this episode, much less the series, but what do I know? Maybe they're the biggest names. And then the title comes up, Space 1999. And then the absolute funkiest music kicks in as we see shots of just a bunch of insanity, model ships exploding, space lightning, actors doing action roles. And it goes from dramatic to funky music and back again all the time. It's so good. I am going to show you the opening to this series as soon as we finish the episode. It is my new favorite TV opening of all time. I love it.
It's so good. Watching this. Has it been long enough that this music has been, the public domain, so it's okay to use it now?
I have no idea. If it hasn't, then I want it. I don't know who owns the copyright on Space 1999, but...
If it has, then you should definitely put it in this episode.
Okay. I don't think they'll let us. I think it's probably still on the copyright. Copyright lasts 150 years thanks to Disney, but whatever.
Oh, okay.
We come back as Commander Koenig's ship lands on the moon. He made it!
Hurrah!
He's met... I know, exciting
stuff. I was so worried.
I was so worried about Commander Koenig. Maybe just died in the first episode. And I guess that was a red herring. He's met by Professor Bergman, who has just gotten off the cylinder train, which is like a pneumatic bank cylinder, but a train. You get it.
Was Bergman the one that was over at the radiation thing?
Bergman and Russell were there observing the people trying to test the radiation.
But, they were different people who died. So Bergman and Russell are both still alive.
Yeah. So remember, it was Nordstrom who died.
Oh, that's
he was the one who went crazy.
No, I didn't remember that, Sam. You know I can't remember names.
3 seconds. Great.
Why do you think I don't use names in any of my media recaps?
It's a fair point. Except for the Korean dramas where you do have all the names down pat.
It's been 6 episodes, and I still don't know Jail Guy's name.
That's fair. Anyway. As they ride off, the professor is all, things are serious. People are dying up here. The virus infection and all. And Conan's like, yeah, okay. And they get off. They take a little tour. He meets a bunch of people. He's the new commander, etc., etc. And I hope none of these people are important because I did not get all of their names because there was 7 or 8 of them. And it was who cares? I don't know. We'll find out if I watch another episode.
Is it established that the virus is on the moon or is it just out in the world? Universe.
I don't know. At this point, it is unclear what is happening. Where's the virus? Do you know where Meta is? I don't know. Why is it called the metavirus? Does it come from Meta? I still don't know. I don't think they've been to Meta, honestly. I think they just called it the metavirus because they want to go to Meta, and the virus occurred when they were trying to go there. It's very unclear what's happening or why.
Do we see any people dying of any symptoms? Like, they just
We just saw Nordstrom go berserk and die, but yes, we'll get to it in a moment.
And he may or may not have the probe virus.
Yes. Great. Love it. Good summary, Danielle. That is absolutely correct. In the commander's office, Koenig is all, no virus. What is it? I'm like, what? And then the professor is all, I don't know. It looks like radiation, but there is no radiation. And I'm confused, both on what they think radiation does to people and is there or isn't there a freaking virus? I want to know what's going on.
What do you mean does it look like radiation? They're not measuring anything? What they are
They
seeing
think
something?
the symptoms look like radiation symptoms, apparently, which are, the radiation symptoms are apparently not weakness or fatigue or your teeth falling out, but instead are Hulk rage. which, from the comic books, would tell you the Hulk is a true story. I guess that makes sense.
What if the virus
That was gamma radiation.
It's like the radiation is combined somehow with the virus, and the virus is transmitted by the radiation.
Philip, is there a virus? Tell me. I don't know. I could not
I'm trying to
figure
say
out.
it's both. It's like a
It's
new
both, okay.
evolution of a virus, and the radiation is the virus.
is being mutated by the radiation.
And it became radiation, and somehow it's like a weird kind of radiation that transmits the virus. There
So
you
it's
go.
a virus that is not mutated by radiation, but is in fact carried by radiation?
Yes, there you go.
Okay, but there's no radiation, Phil. That's the tricky part.
Oh, but
Well,
but maybe it's
it
just not
disguised
registering,
itself.
but it actually exists.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's mutated to the point that it doesn't show up on the counter.
The radiation has mutated?
Yeah. The virus is mutated.
Let me get this chicken and egg problem. The radiation has mutated the virus, but then the virus then mutates the radiation, and they both evolved as some sort of super radiation virus hybrid.
Yes.
The radiation has a very
Got it.
specific frequency or type, and it mutates your DNA in such a way it produces the virus in your body without transmitting it, but creating it directly there.
You know what? That makes more sense than anything in this show, so I'm going with it.
As always, Philip has the answers. I don't know why we think you
Great.
won't.
Really? This is why I brought him onto this episode, because I had questions. I knew only one person could answer them for me.
It's absolutely
definitely
clear now
not
to
me.
me. Triggers the mutation creates the virus is transmitted, but it's not there yet until it's transmitted. It all makes sense.
Okay, perfect. Yes, airtight. Unlike the spacesuits the guy with the cracked helmet has. Anyway, Koenig assures Bergman he's not going to ignore people dying. Good. But that the spaceflight of the century is just too important. Okay. Apparently Meta is passing just close enough to make a landing. Close enough to what? Our solar system? Our galaxy? Mars? I have no idea what the scale of anything is. Like, have people ventured, they're at the moon. We've gone to the moon. Have they gone anywhere besides the moon? Is this like it? Or is there like a whole space colony somewhere? I don't know. I have no concept of like the scale of humanity's spacefaring exploration in this show.
I'm sure it's
great.
yes, and it's flying close by the moon.
Okay,
That's
great.
Yeah,
that's how
I
I
assume to
choose
the
to
moon.
understand this.
Sure. I get, why not? It must be. It must be one of those weird exoplanets that's just like flying through space. A wandering planet. They have a name for those. I forgot what it is. Anyway, Bergman says the virus might affect the meta probe, and Russell has some ideas, but the previous commander didn't allow her to report her findings. So, cover up of the virus that might not be a virus for reasons that are unclear to me right now.
Does the virus have a name?
The meta probe virus.
Really?
That's the best we get, Danielle. I'm sorry.
Can we think of a better name?
I'm sure we could, yes. Are we going to? No. Danielle, if you think of a better virus name, let me know.
Probitis.
I hate it. That sounds not like a virus, but sounds like, a conspiracy, like an alien abduction prophylactic
I'm
device.
sorry, were they not getting the virus from being probed? Because that is what I thought was happening.
No. The probe is like a spaceship that is taking people to go
I
probe
think you're
Meta.
misunderstanding.
Oh, okay. You're probably right. I got it wrong.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's from being probed.
The Meta probe is not going to probe the planet Meta. It is meta-ly probing the people. I got it. Let me ask you a question, Philip. If Meta made a probe, would you get the Meta probe?
No.
You don't want to let them get all that juicy information up your rectum?
Somebody would.
Sell it to advertisers. We know what you've been eating, so now we can better target ads to you.
Yep, perfect. Always
I hate
what I
it.
wanted.
You know what's worse is that future is closer than the future in this TV show.
Yeah.
And I hate that. I really honestly hate that.
You're welcome.
Oh, boy. Anyway, in Russell's office, there's a little buzz, and she picks up a little, square cylinder, maybe 2 inches square, and it's long, 6 inches long, and in it is a tiny little TV screen, which is great. And I love it. It's like one of those portable TVs you get the aerials. It's like that, but cute. And she sees that it's Koenig, and what she does with it is she buzzes him into her office, and the door is 3 feet away from her desk. So this seems unnecessary to have a device that can buzz open a door that you can reach in 2 steps. I just don't see the utility of why you need to have I can see him outside my door. I'm all for peepholes, or I live in a building where we have a video intercom because it's several floors away from where I am. But I don't have one on my front apartment door because I can get to it with relatively few steps. It's not a problem.
I think you're underestimating human laziness.
I mean, I will say this. I did not want one of those, I'll be honest. I did see it and go, damn, yeah, I want that.
There must be something extremely dangerous that they're afraid of. They're fencing off the whole base with the laser fence. They're trying to see what's behind the door, not getting close to the door because they can be killed by just opening
That's a good
it.
point.
So it's all security precautions. There might be an alien right there, so they need to see it on the monitor. And even if they can't see anything, they still want to open it remotely. So if it's there, they can still hide behind the wooden desk.
This is like Forbidden Planet with the creatures from the id, where you can't really see them unless they hit to something. Yeah, I like it. Again, Filip bringing the answers. This was the right choice.
I know
As
I'm not going to get any, so I'm just going to get them myself.
But
Your
always,
confidence is infectious.
It's so confident.
I believe you more than I believe me, and I've seen the show. Anyway, Koenig comes in and asks when the astronauts will recover from the virus. Russell says it's not a virus. It's an unusual form of brain damage. I'm like, well, couldn't the virus cause the brain damage? But we'll get to that. But unfortunately, the astronauts are not going to recover. Oh no, Koenig was been lied to. He was told they were going to recover, I guess, by the commissioner? It's unclear what's going on and who's lying to whom.
Are they in contact with the Earth at any point here?
Easily.
So, is it part of this discussion, or is it just people?
No.
Okay.
These are the people in the moon having this discussion. The commissioner is not part of the discussion, but you can call him whatever you want to on the video phone.
I was just wondering if any of these people involved are
Are any of the people on Earth getting probiotics?
No. Because it's a moon virus.
That's what I was expecting at the next plot point. Is Earth cutting off the moon? Are they concerned about
maybe that's
contamination?
a future episode. They get infected, it spreads to Earth.
Does the Earth even know about any of this? Is what I'm asking.
Well, yeah, the commissioner knows. I don't know if they've told anyone else.
Okay.
If they keep it in the hush-hush for now.
Okay.
So then, since the primary crew is not going to recover, Koenig asks about the backup crew, who Russell confirms are medically fit as the previous crew was before they all started to go crazy and die. There have been 11 cases and 9 deaths, but the 2 sick metaprobe astronauts didn't go near the radiation zone 2. So it can't be radiation. Even if they weren't detecting radiation, it was leaking from radiation zone 2. The metaprobe astronauts didn't go there. But they're also sick. It's all very confusing. What's happening? But the weird part is they get an immediate disorientation, like in radiation poisoning. So mysteries abound.
So they do know something about radiation poisoning.
Yeah, but what they know is wrong. But we're not getting to that. For the word of the show, what they know is correct, let's assume.
So there's 12 astronauts on this probe?
No, there were 2 on the probe. I think the size of the crew is unclear. Maybe there were 7, but I guess they were assuming it's a virus because it's been spreading to other people who weren't on the probe mission, but the probe mission hasn't launched yet. They've just been running training exercises so far. So I have no idea why they think it's a virus. And, yeah, there you go.
Perfect.
I don't think this show is very clear on what's happening either. It's just sort of muddling along until it can get to the more important plot points. So all the attacks happen to workers at Disposal Area 2. And while the backup crew looks healthy, Russell can't guarantee they won't be affected by the same problems after days, weeks, or months into deep space on their way to Meta. But the decision is up to the commander. He has to assess the risk. The commander then goes to the med bay and sees the 2 surviving astronauts laid up looking like zombies in the hospital bed. Like, one eye is milky and cataract looking. They have weird burning things on their face, like skin burns on the right side of their face. They're unresponsive as they watch through the windows.
Finally. That's what I've been waiting for.
You're waiting for people in gurneys and in hospital beds?
I was curious what that's going to look like. So
yeah, okay, yeah. They did a good job. It's very nice.
So are they not crazy? Are they strapped down? Have they gone past that stage?
Catatonic. Yeah, I don't know. They've gone catatonic.
Okay.
Probably got their rage out.
I guess they burn bright and burn short. You know, the brightest candles burn the fastest kind of thing, right?
Okay, sure.
I don't know, Danielle. I can only tell you what's happening
I'm willing to believe
on
it.
the screen. I can't tell you why. Down in engineering, I guess, Koenig talks to Captain Carter, confirming that the probe is ready mechanically, and the backup crew could be ready in up to 7 days, but Carter's like, that delay is too long. We have all our calculations and all our trajectories are mapped for right now. We have to launch sooner than later, otherwise we have to redo all of our work. But aside from the crew, they can launch any time. In his office, Koenig calls the Earth Commissioner, and he reports about the death and the radiation brain damage theory of Russell. The Commissioner insists that Russell is dead wrong. It's not radiation. It's something else, maybe a virus, unclear, and he's sending up a team of crack medical people to assist. Koenig is like, no, I want to check the area for radiation leaks, but the commander is all, it's not relevant. And then Konig's like, okay. The best thing you can do to help is stop sending your atomic waste to us. Like, give us a chance to figure this out. And the commissioner is not happy with that suggestion. So Koenig negotiates a pause. They'll stop sending radio waste to them for some period of time in exchange for him making sure the probe gets launched, which was his job anyway. So I'm not really sure what the deal is. Anyway, they got a deal on their hands. Then he grills the commissioner on why he said those men had gotten better when they hadn't. And the commissioner babbles about the Lunar Finance Committee meeting that's coming up and how any hint of failure would scuttle support for the project. What project? The Moon Waste Project? The Space Probe to Meta Project? Like, why would the people be aware of, hey, yeah, there's some dangerous thing we need to take care of, scrap the project? That'd be like good information to know. Wouldn't the project be in more danger if people found out about the cover-up to the space virus that was making people go insane and murder themselves or others? I don't know. It just seems like a bad idea. I'm not the commissioner of Earth, so what do I know?
The stakes seem low. Like, we don't know why they need to get to the... Yeah, we don't know why they need to do all this.
And like, sure, if meta is a very important scientific opportunity they don't want to miss, I can get that. But it doesn't seem like there's no, as far as I can tell, like, it's not like, oh, if we don't get to meta, they're going to cut the moon project. Like, I think the moon's still going to be there. They're not going to get rid of the moon and can call off the whole moon. Like, our radioactive waste is already stored there. What are they going to do? Store it on Earth? That's not an option.
So they haven't gotten to meta yet, right? This is like because meta's not close enough until now?
Well, their whole thing is they want to launch they want to get a manned expedition to meta.
Okay. Then why
so
do they
I don't
call
know if they've been there with remote devices or not.
Why do they call it the meta space probe virus when nobody's
that is a question I do
to meta?
Yeah. Super good question, Danielle. I assume because it happened to the meta space probe astronauts who haven't been to meta yet. This show is baffling. It makes choices that I cannot explain. I was lost for like 20 minutes of this hour-long episode trying to figure out, have they been to meta yet or not? What is meta? Have they sent an unmanned probe to meta and it brought back the virus with it? Is that what happened? Or is it like, I have no idea. I cannot figure this out. Anyway, Koenig then goes to recheck the nuclear disposal area himself. He sets out flying with Professor Bergman. As they go, they fly past Area 1, long since shut down in favor of Area 2. But as they go past, the pilot starts going a little funny and dramatic music plays. Bum, bum, bum.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. We get back from commercial as the ship touches down in Area 2. 2 astronauts are already out in the field as the commander and Bergman enter the control room. They do the electric dipstick thing again and find no leakage. Everything's clear.
Have they checked?
But then the pilot goes, yep.
Have they checked the other one? Number 1? Why do they think it's all coming from number 2? No,
absolutely not. That's the only one anyone ever visits is number 2. Number 1 is like sealed up. It's done. It's full.
That doesn't mean anything.
Danielle, you're smarter than people in this show. Absolutely. So as they finish checking with the dipstick, the pilot gets all twitchy and starts pawing at his face and sweating.
Oh, no.
He felt so excited.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Waiting for something like that happens.
No. Really got your attention, Philip. I'm glad.
Yep.
All of this makes perfect sense to you, right?
Yes.
Do you have an answer on why it's called the Meta Space Probe virus if it hasn't come from Meta?
No, but I'll think
Good.
of it.
All right. Okay. Well, if you do, please let me know. I'm so perplexed. Anyway, they finish the check. Everything is good, which Koenig takes as proof that it's not radiation killing people. It must be a virus? I guess they're trying to determine if it's a virus or if it's radiation. And I don't understand why the virus is even a concept in this. Like,
I don't understand why we wouldn't check multiple places on the planet to see if radiation is somehow coming from a different site.
Danielle, please. On the moon, not a planet.
Sorry. On the moon.
Yeah. Thank you. It's Moonbase Alpha, not Planet-Base Alpha.
On the moon, not a planet. You think you would check all the source, like all the places that have radiation, so you can see if any of them are leaking, just to rule them all out.
No, that'd be too smart. Can't do that. You would think. Just then, after they finish the check, the pilot finally snaps. One eye is milky as if with cataracts, and he rushes forward yelling, "I'm getting out of here!" and smacks the commander and Bergman aside and starts smashing out the window before they finally overpower him with a stun ray from a phaser, basically. Just in time, they get out as the window shatters and the air from the room they just vacated rushes into space. Whew, that was a close one. In the medical bay, one of the remaining astronauts has died, and the other, according to the computer report, has stage 5 mutation complete. All brain activity stopped. So now the last one has also died. Uh-oh. All the astronauts who were infected died.
So there are 5 stages.
There's at least a stage 5.
It just jumps. It's like stage 1, stage 5.
Yep.
I mean, maybe it's like, this is a stage 5 mutation because it's so mutated.
Why am I asking questions? You don't even know the answers.
Danielle, this show doesn't even know the answers. You can watch this whole episode, and if you found any answers that I missed, I would be delighted. I mean, I'm sure I did miss some, because, boy, is this hard to follow.
Your science degree is useless.
In the force of this much nonsense, yeah. Koenig has finally told Captain Carter, I guess the captain of the space probe project, about the astronaut's death, so that's cool. He says, killed by an illness no one can understand. Which, sure? Very dramatic. Koenig is very dramatic. I kind of love him. He then says to forget the probe until he solved this problem, which, yeah, makes sense to me. Why was like, hey guys, let's push on this deep space mission to Meta when people are dying left and right for reasons we don't understand. That seems like a bad plan. Like, solve the death problem first and then get to Meta. Later, Koenig relaxes with a nice cup of something or other in his room in the dark. Later, one of the crew shows Koenig that during one of the training runs, the flight recorder blinked out for 2 minutes near navigation beacon Delta. Near waste disposal area 1. They've been checking the wrong waste disposal area, Danielle.
Oh my gosh.
How could they have missed it?
I never saw that coming.
Well, it gets dumber, and you're going to appreciate this. He tells the one other woman in the show to get the readings, and she brings in the readout, and it shows that there's a heat rise in the area, even though the radiation levels seem normal. So they do have the ability to remotely monitor these places, just not Area 2, I guess. Or maybe this is like they're going in for a more thorough examination. I don't know. It's all very confusing to me.
Maybe it's like a yearly check. They just make sure they're not missing anything.
Oh, like your annual physical kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I believe it. So Koenig is baffled by how there can be heat without atomic radioactivity. They then bring up Area 1 on video and see space lightning, which seems bad. Like, if you're lightning discharging from your radioactive waste disposal area, that's probably not a good sign, but they seem very blasé about it. They're just like, oh, it's very hot. They're like, no, that's lightning. That's not heat. That's lightning, guys. I know lightning. Lightning is not just, oh, gosh, it's kind of hot today. It's like, I can be hot and not struck by lightning. Those are different things.
So the lightning's coming from...
Yeah, exactly. Same question.
Yeah, go for it, Philip.
Yes.
Yeah, where is it going from?
Coming from the radioactive storage area. It's like it's shooting up into space, not down from space.
Is that...
And it's like shooting from the storage area into the station?
No. Moonbase Alpha is not near the radiation storage site, which is on
So
the
it's
dark
hitting
side of the moon.
surface?
No, it's just like discharging into the atmosphere, or the lack of atmosphere, I should
It's
say.
hitting something somewhere, right?
Well,
That's not
also,
how
and
lightning
again,
works.
I'm not a meteorologist, but isn't lightning caused by the plasma of air being turned into a plasma and discharging? Like, without air, you can't have lightning. You can't have a spark without air.
Of course.
To, like,
That's already nonsense, but I mean, like, it has to hit somewhere.
I'm trying to make sure we're not
clear.
Just so we're clear. You can't have lightning without an atmosphere. I just want to establish that.
That part
You're okay with that. We're okay with that. Okay,
It's fine.
Okay.
The line was over that. He didn't care.
Lightning in space fine.
atmosphere.
The big problem is, where's the lightning go, is what you're saying.
Yes,
it has to discharge to something. It's a connect. It's a circuit.
Exactly.
Yeah. No idea. It's discharging in space.
I thought something exploded and caught fire, right? Like, if they saw the lightning, sure,
It's like
they'd hit something somewhere.
There are these boob-shaped buildings that are discharging lightning, and there are these, like, from the ground. It's just, it's very good. It's so good.
So they have lightning rods on the station just in case there was space
that's
lightning.
that's the storage building. It's unclear. I don't know what it is. What's going on? Again, they're just really nice model sets. I think they wanted to build the model sets and try to figure out what to do with them later, which I approve. But there's lightning discharging somehow in space into nothing. So, sorry.
Okay, there's an invisible monster that was struck by the lightning and discharged.
So this is again going back to Forbidden Planet with the creature of the invisible monster.
The monster is the reason they have the lightning fences, the laser fences, and the doors control, so they are, prevented from the invincible monsters getting them. And the reason they call it the Metaprobe virus is because it's a time loop, and somebody from the future already knows the name, and he said it by accident.
Loop. I completely forgot about time travel. It solves everything. No, it doesn't. It's everything more complicated.
That is all your answers. Everything solved.
Great. Perfect. Love it. Solved everything. So Koenig is baffled by the concept of heat without atomic activity. Like, how could it be getting hotter but not more radioactive? As if those are things that are intrinsically linked. I don't know. But then the cameras are taken out one by the space lightning. So I guess they caught it just while it was going off.
Space lightning?
It just keeps hitting? Like, how many times?
Yeah, it's constant. I think they basically... it wasn't happening before. When they flew over it, there was no space lightning. So they basically turned on the cameras at just the right time to catch the eruption of space lightning as everything started to go haywire in Area 1.
Does the base shake or something?
No, it's
Do
not close
feel
enough.
anything? The camera just disappears?
It gets struck by lightning, the camera gets destroyed.
Like, is there any sound when it gets struck? Like,
no, the feed, they're in the base and the feed goes out.
So it must be the case that this is all a simulation. It's just all pretend space lightning, and it's just the cameras were hacked, and they're pretending they are hacking the base, and they're pretending to show the lightning, but they can't hear or feel anything, right? You just confirmed. So it doesn't actually exist, which makes perfect sense.
It's on the other side of the moon,
so
it's like
to get into the base.
They can hear it until the camera is destroyed and their transmission cuts out.
But they can't feel any impact or any nothing's.
No, the camera's on the other side of the moon. Again, it's like if somebody with lightning struck in Alberta, Canada, you wouldn't feel it. I don't think that. I have no problem with that. The problem I have is, why is there space lightning in the first place?
It's how the radiation, materializes. That's how they think about it, I guess.
Let's go with it.
Maybe it's the radiation virus, like how they're affecting each other. It creates lightning, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. So with the camera feeds down, they send out a shuttle, an Eagle shuttle, to investigate with Koenig piloting for some reason. They always send the commander out to pilot the dangerous missions. And he broadcasts the feedback, and he sees the heat and the lightning are getting worse. His ship starts to fail, and he crash lands just outside the area as the whole area goes up in giant explosions going everywhere. Kablamo, bloom, bloom, bloom. Everything explodes. All the models explode. It's very good. I love it.
Why is it exploding, though? From the lightning?
From the heat. I think the lightning was an manifestation of the buildup of heat.
So the heat is causing the explosions.
It's basically like this thing has been building up and building up and building up, and then suddenly it started to go off. And so lightning was the first stage, and it kept building up, and then suddenly exploded when it finally reached whatever the critical point was that it did that. So
yeah, would it explode in space?
No, it just explodes. Explosions would still happen. All you need is pressure and something containing that pressure and a sudden release of energy to make an explosion.
But there's not fire on them, right? It's just stuff.
They don't leave burning embers. No, it's just like an explosion, like a firecracker, and it goes out.
How
So,
realistic is
got
this
that
show,
right.
Sam? That's what we want to know.
Oh,
Our book retorts.
yeah. The 1975 show Space, 1999, we're really here to assess, does it hold up to scientific scrutiny? The answer is no, and we can move on. Thank you. We get back from commercial. They've recovered the commander off screen, and he checks out medically, all good. But Russell is pissed that he took such a risk, knowing how suspect the area was, how dangerous it was. Like, I don't want to have any more people die.
Does he have radiation poisoning now?
Ooh, we don't know, Danielle.
I mean, if your radiation center is exploding, it feels like you might be exposed to radiation.
Yeah, you would think. So we cut to Bergman. He's looking through some of the recovered wreckage and notices a 20-fold increase in the magnetic field from one of the magnetic field sensors. Guys, I hate to break it to you, it's not radiation. That was a red herring. It is, in fact, a new effect from atomic waste, magnetic energy.
And they do have remote sensors for magnetic something.
No, they don't.
You just said they somehow measured something. So
they measured the heat
okay,
and the radiation remotely.
The magnetic forces.
So I'll give you the whole. Okay, so there was a sensor in when this is what they say, and I'm trying to get it right because it's so confusing. They said that when Radiation Waste Site 1 was active, the magnetic field sensor was there to monitor the artificial gravity. No. Why? How? Don't ask me. But since they shut it down and turned off the artificial gravity, they haven't been bothering to check the magnetic field sensor. But now they've recovered it after the explosion. It said, oh no, it peaked at like 20 times what it should be before it got destroyed or fried. So clearly, the magnetic energy has been, they say magnetic energy outputs of unprecedented violence from a new type of atomic waste is producing magnetic energy. Why is magnetic energy somehow different than radiation? Why is it of unprecedented violence? And was it something that could never be detected before in all of our history of using radioactive materials? I don't know.
I'm surprised there were any of these answers, so I'm very impressed.
Virus.
Yeah, no, the virus, Danielle, I break you. The virus is ruled out. There was no virus. There was no radiation. It's all magnets. It's all magnetic fields.
Believe that to be true. I have no proof to the contrary at this point.
There's no proof at all. It's a TV show. So Bergman says the magnetic field was something they didn't think to check for, but a massive increase in magnetic output, and everyone's been exposed, could explain what's going on, I guess. Why it looks like radiation, but is it radiation? Because it's magnetic radiation, not particle radiation. I don't think they know what radiation is, honestly, because they seem to be confusing radiation terms with a lot of different things.
It's confusing to me that apparently they can monitor these from far away. And they don't just have them on like auto, like they're just not looking at them periodically to make sure everything's good. Like, why are they?
So they are, but they were, again, as far as I can tell, only for Field 1, which they shut down. They were monitoring the radiation output.
Yeah,
sure,
I get that.
Sense.
But why wouldn't you just have everything on auto monitoring?
And the magnet, they had heat sensors. They weren't checking those. They had
why
field sensors,
have
they
all
weren't
these
checking
sensors
those.
and not just leave them on 24/7 for kicks and giggles? Like, why?
Danielle, this is the 70s. Automation didn't exist. You'd have somebody sitting there watching the screens, which they should have had.
Dumb.
Yeah, makes perfect sense. They're just negligent. Okay.
Yeah, they're no government project, Danielle. They were negligent. They cut corners. I don't have to tell you.
They should sue.
Sue who? The Commissioner of Earth?
Yes.
The Moon people, yeah. The Moon people, they built the fences to keep out. Yeah. So Area 1 has now burned itself out, so it exploded and then all died down, so that's taken care of. But now the same thing could happen to Area 2, so they need to send a remote probe to monitor the magnetic fields of Area 2 just in case.
So they don't have it on auto for Area 2? So Area 1 has...
even though it's active.
What?
Now you're starting to understand why I picked this show, because... nothing makes sense.
Why would you have monitors on 1 and not 2?
And even their explanation doesn't make sense, because they said the magnetic field monitor was shut down in Area 1 when they turned off the artificial gravity when they sealed it up and stopped using it. But Area 2 is actively being used, and this presumably has artificial gravity and should have magnetic field strength monitor there and should be easy to check. That's all I got, guys. I have nothing more. I'm sorry.
No comment.
Well, I'm glad everything makes perfect sense. We can all agree on that. So they send a remotely piloted Eagle shuttle out to Area 2, and as the probe is landing, the magnetic field spikes, and they lose control, and the probe crashes into the disposal area. Oh no!
How do they know the magnetic field spike? Are they monitoring it from the ship?
For the probe, yeah. They sent the probe to monitor the magnetic field, and they tried to land the probe for reasons. I don't know why you couldn't just have it hovering above the area, but I'm not a Moonbase Alpha personnel. So they tried to land the probe, they saw the magnetic field spike, and then the thing crashed, and so much for that plan. Phil looks very upset about this.
I'm just like, did they survive the crash? There's
no man.
I was unmanned.
Yes. Okay.
So Koenig requests an emergency call with the Earth Commissioner, since now they're sitting on the biggest bomb man ever made. And why do they have to go to magnetic radiation? Any radiation, they could have used just maybe it's starting to fizz, it's fissioning or something. I don't know. It's radioactive waste. It's very dangerous without having to invent some new magnetic field radiation thing. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me.
Okay, I have questions.
Okay, here we go.
So they're
ask Phil. He has the answers.
So they're afraid that the second site is going to explode, correct?
Yes, 100%.
And they think it's going to be the biggest bomb mankind has ever known?
Because we'll get to it. There's 140 times more radioactive waste stored at Area 2 than was stored in Area 1.
Okay. Did nobody think through the idea that we need the moon and maybe we shouldn't put radioactive waste on it?
No. No one thought that far ahead, Danielle. Not a single person.
What happens?
The moon is apparently
blows
disposable.
up. We're in trouble.
Oh, you think? So now the stakes are pretty high. We've gone from, we can't launch our meta probe to get to the planet, to moon blow up, Earth doomed.
How are they going to solve this, Philip?
Yeah, Phil, how are they going to solve
they
this?
discussed in the show? Are they actually concerned about the moon blowing up, or are they just concerned that it's a giant bomb?
They're concerned it's going to kill everybody on the moon.
But they don't care about the moon's effects to the Earth.
They don't mention that at all.
I don't think they care. They're just like, they're gonna die, but the moon's fine.
This is more like, we don't want to kill everybody. We want to save Moonbase Alpha, not, the Earth needs the moon. This is probably pretty important.
Yeah, that's probably not the concern at all. So we're fine. It's fine. It's not gonna blow that much. It's gonna kill the people. The moon's okay.
The moon's gonna be okay. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Thanks, Phil, for solving it. You really reassured me there.
I've never seen a TV show make the odds less. They're it could be really important. We're just going to make it medium important.
This show has a very interesting concept of importance. It's amazing. So the commissioner shows up on the moon. I guess when he called him, he just popped the quick shuttle over there in 20 minutes or whatever. He's met in the tube train by the commander. The commander shows him the wreckage of Area 2 through the computer monitor as the professor lays out the increasing heat issue. And that Area 2 is 140 times the waste of Area 1, which makes it much more dangerous. And they didn't think about that before stashing billions of tons of radioactive waste on the moon. They probably substantially increased the moon's mass just by radioactive waste alone. So here's their solution. And Philip, I'm going to tell you a solution unless you can come up with a better one. So we got a better solution, Philip? How would you solve this problem?
Eject it into space.
Drive the moon into space.
Guys, you're both so close.
Eject the people into space? Evacuate the planet, or the non-planet.
Okay. Evacuate the
moon,
moon,
it up with a controlled explosion so it explodes less than if it exploded on its own.
Great. See, those are all really good ideas. Their idea is, let's just spread it out really far across the entire surface to make sure it's all concentrated in one space, right? Instead of having it all piled up where it can reach a critical point, they're going to spread it out so it's less dangerous, all less piled up.
Pack it on a spaceship and put it on the meta probe so the meta probe explodes with the virus being disposed of and the waste as well.
Oh gosh, Phil, I love that you still think there's a virus. That's so cute.
So is the
I forgot it's not there anymore.
Resonant thing the thing that's causing their
radiation?
It's causing their brains to go haywire. Okay, so if they spread it all over the planet, does that take it down to manageable levels, or does that just spread it so that everybody's affected by it?
So here's what I do know: they never measured magnetic radiation, quote unquote, like this before. They didn't monitor it. They don't know it existed before this time. So they have I'm assuming, this is me doing work the show does not do, that the reason it's showing up now is because they've accumulated such a high concentration of radioactive material that it's starting to produce this phenomenon. And if you were, it's like having, all your fissile material in a reactor has to be very close together. If you spread it all out, it's not going to be able to create the nuclear chain reaction or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I'm assuming that's what they're getting at. They do not make that clear, and thus I can give them no credit.
Okay.
So their plan is to basically send a bunch of Eagles equipped with like magnetic cranes, like the crane game, to like pick up the canisters and distribute them across. They literally just fly over, they pick one up, they just dump it somewhere on the moon, like just let it crash onto the surface, not even buried it again. It's really nice. This loose canisters of radioactive waste strewn across the moon's surface. It's the most human solution to this problem I can think of. It's like, good job, humanity. Once again, you pulled it off. So, and this is really good. As they're about to start the mission, the commander is in his office, and he gets like a little call in his communicator TV camera box that says, "Hey, Commander, we're about to start." He's like, "Great, I'll be right there." So he turns around at his desk, pushes a button, and like both walls behind him just spread open, and he's like, "Oh, you're just in the command room." He's like, the control room and his office are now connected into one big space, like a warehouse. It's like we ever have like those ballrooms, you can divide them in half the partition, just opens the partition, and that's this one big room. I'm like, yes, that's great. Awesome. And he's like still sitting at his desk, like on a little raised dais, while everyone else is standing at the control post, like, oh, that's gotta be weird when suddenly like your boss appears behind you from his magic door opening wall.
Boo.
It's great. Anyway, I said the shuttles are lifting the containers, flying them to other parts of the moon, just jettisoning them, just dropping them wherever they can. It's tense work, as some of the ships have already experienced navigation failures, had to be decommissioned. Suddenly, the space lightning starts, and it hits one of the shuttles, destroying it. Oh no! They're too late! Everything starts exploding. The whole radiation section erupts in a massive explosion of light and fury. Windows shatter, and crew are pinned to the floor by a sudden G-force. The moon, propelled by the explosions, is being pushed out of orbit and flying off into space. We did it. We got Spaceship Moon. It happened. As it was destined, the moon is flying off into space. We did it.
Oh my god.
As with all of our media, why not?
Why do we always end up here? Why is it always the moon has to fly off into space?
What is this, like the 8th one or something?
8th one.
I think it's really nice to have the symmetry. For my very first episode, the plan to fly the moon off to space, and this was the accidental moon flying off into space scenario. I was like, I gotta bring this in. This is perfect.
It's awesome. I'm gonna assume that they never question anything going on Earth, and there's no problem at all with the moon missing.
We'll get to that.
It wasn't a problem before, but it might be a problem now.
Yeah, who knows?
So did the fire, the lightning and everything, was that just like coincidentally starting at pretty much the exact same time that the other one exploded?
Yeah.
Like, there's no real reason why both of them would suddenly go off at the same time.
Maybe the first one helps out the second one? That's all I got.
All right, carry on.
Talk about which direction the moon was propelled into in any way?
Away from Earth.
Like directly perpendicular.
Directly away from Earth. Somehow.
Orbit.
Straight back from Earth. I don't know.
Like follow the orbit and then fly off or something?
Nope. Straight back. It's like Earth is one direction, the moon is going the opposite. It's like, I gotta get out of here!
Oh, wait, new question. Does the TV show show you the moon, like, and Earth being pulled apart?
Yes, 100%.
Yes,
all the time.
love that.
You see, like, a rocket, like, light being from where the explosion is, like, being filled, the moon's getting, like, pushed away, and they pull the moon model, like, slowly away from the Earth model. It's very good. I love it. This show's amazing. I gotta say, I love it. Again, I have not seen the other episodes. Maybe it gets very problematic. I really hope not, because I'm enjoying it so far. So after a long time, the acceleration slows as the improvised rocket booster stops, and they get in contact with Captain Carter, who was on one of the shuttles and is watching all this happen from space. And he starts returning to the base, and they assess the damage and triage the casualties, and they finally get a satellite video feed showing the moon flying away from Earth. By Earth, shrinking off in the distance.
Oh no, they're on an adventure.
Someone asks the obvious question, can we make it back to Earth? The commander asks for the master computer readout for a contingency plan exodus. So, like, this is something anticipated and had a contingency plan for? They thought, it's possible the moon might fly away from Earth, and we need a plan for that. So here's what the computer reports. Moon on unknown trajectory with constantly changing G-forces due to movement away from Earth. Insufficient data to get flight plan. Thus, the contingency plan exodus is inapplicable. So good job on the emergency plan, guys. It's up to the humans and the humans alone to figure this out. The contingency plan is useless.
Okay, next question. Is the rest of this series them stuck on the moon floating
I think so.
through space and they're trying to get back to Earth?
I can only assume this is the Adventures of Spaceship Moon.
Space 1999 or whatever.
That's it. I haven't seen a single other episode. I can only presume this whole episode just set the premise, which is a bunch of humans stranded on the moon, flying through space, doing their best.
Please be the plot of this series.
Star Trek, but instead of having a spaceship, they're just like flying to places.
They're just on the moon.
Yeah.
With
now
radiation.
You know why I was so excited about this. I'm like, oh, Philip has to be here for this. Spaceship Moon, it's happening, guys.
Yeah. Eventually, they're bound to install some engines on the moon to like steal it a little bit and stuff like that. So it's gonna be something.
Oh, it's so good. Mm-hmm. The commander goes up to his desk and broadcasts to the whole base, and he says, "As you know, our moon has been blasted out of orbit." Cool. As you know. Love it.
In case you were confused. Our moon has been blasted.
What just happened? We were blasted out of orbit. We have been completely cut off from planet Earth. As we are, we have power, environment, and therefore a possibility for survival. So his plan is basically like, if we try to return to Earth now without sufficient resources or data to know what the heck we're doing, we're going to fail. So we're not going to try to return to Earth. Not yet. We're going to figure this out and then try to return to Earth. So that's the plan. Stick it out on Spaceship Moon for as long as they need to.
Mm-hmm. Earths definitely have no problems. Never talked about. They never have this.
Philip, funny you should mention that. We now cut to a news broadcast.
Oh.
The anchor is saying, I can put this down verbatim because it's very funny. The totally unforeseen accident on the lunar surface has caused a very serious repercussions here on Earth. The gravity disruptions triggered an earthquake on the San Andreas Fault and quakes in Yugoslavia and France. And they're really optimistic that Yugoslavia is still going to be a place. So good job, guys. Anyway, a new lunar commission is in conference, which, like, a lunar commission for what? There's no moon, guys. You failed this commission. You think it's time to dissolve the lunar commission. They're in a conference deciding what steps could be taken to rescue the 311 residents of Moonbase Alpha, but there's little hope for survivors. The camera pulls back and we see now that the residents of the Moonbase are watching a staticky version of the broadcast on their screens before it fades out. They're still moving away and have passed beyond the range of any contact with Earth.
I'm going to be honest, I don't think we should care about the 311 people on the moon so much as getting the moon back into where it needs to be in relationship to Earth.
That's not happening. As they try desperately to get a new signal, something comes in. Not from Earth, a signal from Meta. The commander looks on in hope, saying, maybe that's where our future lies. Maybe there. A few hopeful glances are exchanged by the crew as the camera pulls out. The credits and funky music come up. Yes, Spaceship Moon is truly on its way. The end of episode 1. So, their plan, Commander's new plan is like, look, I know the moon got blasted out of Earth's orbit. That Earth's a lost cause. Let's go make a new colony in Meta, the planet we have no idea is habitable or not, and maybe trying to kill us by sending us space viruses. So that is the pilot episode of Space 1999.
Much better than I expected.
Really? Okay. I should have mentioned, the opening episode is called Breakaway, so just for the record.
Benny?
Yeah, obvious, in retrospect.
Can't believe Earth's not more concerned about the moon.
Like, I have a few earthquakes here and there, but otherwise we're fine.
It's fine, it won't change anything.
That's good. I was expecting them to say nothing about it, so that's good.
I mean, that's true. At least they mentioned it. I actually would have thought it was funnier if they're like, well, Earth is gone now without the moon. So we're the last remaining vestige of humanity, and we can't go back to the Earth, so let's try for Meta. That would have made more sense to me.
Do they say how big Meta is?
It's Earth-like. That's all I know.
Okay.
Oh, it's like big.
It's a planet. Meta's a planet.
Yeah, in my head, it was a tiny planet.
Me too. Yeah.
All I know is it has an atmosphere, and there's a signal coming from it, which means there might be life there. That's all I know.
Sounds like the show's going to be on the planet and not on the moon, which we don't want. We want to stay on the moon.
Look,
we flying places.
There are 2 seasons and like 50 or so episodes of this show, and I am Not going to bring all of those to this podcast because, but I may go through and cherry pick a few episodes as we go along to see if there's anything good.
Great.
But yeah, Space 1999, I am still baffled that there exists so much media about a moon-based spaceship. Like, I thought it was such a weird idea in the gods themselves. I didn't realize this was like, everyone knows about Spaceship Moon. It's a common idea.
It'll be in every sci-fi thing we ever read in our entire lives. Who knew?
Everything from Moonfall to Space 1999 to Hyperion. Why? Why does every science fiction thing in space have to do with moon flying? Yeah, I don't get it.
Have you guys seen The Wandering Earth, the movie?
No, is that about the Earth flying through space? Because it does that anyway.
That's for reasons I won't get into. The Earth has to move, so they install engines and just fly the Earth, and it's got 2 movies.
That sounds amazing.
And it's a Chinese production with lots of foreign actors who are non-actors and have like overly enunciated English accents in the movie. It's hilarious. I really
Even better.
It's actually based on a good book, but the movie is nonsense.
I would watch that. I mean, obviously, I'm watching Space 1999. What wouldn't I watch at this point?
On the Mind Duck Books podcast, I have to give myself a shout out. We did the 3-Body Problem by Liu Cixin Liu. I forget how to pronounce his name. It's like a super popular Chinese sci-fi. So same writer wrote Wandering Earth before that, and that's got 2 movies.
Okay.
And it's about just people steering the Earth in space, flying away, and how the stuff changes and everything. Yeah. And recently, I think it's just last year, there was a sequel, Wandering Earth 2. Nothing to do with any of the books, nothing to do with the
Earth
writer.
Boogaloo, yeah.
Wandering Boogaloo.
It's insanity. I tried watching it like 4 times and I couldn't make it. It's just, I don't understand what's going on. Like, I don't know. It's just insane.
See, Philip, you like to understand things so much. You can't let yourself be part of the nonsense. Go with the flow of it.
You do
I was
struggle
trying,
with it.
honestly. Chad was watching it with me, and we just could not, bear watching it. It was just like, what is going on? I can't keep any sense of any character or what's happening. Just, so maybe a good suggestion for you guys. Maybe you can might explain it to me. I would love to hear an episode from you guys about the movie, actually. Wandering Earth 2, I'll take it any day.
You know, if we do that, we're only going to watch Wandering Earth 2. We're not going to watch the Wandering Earth 1. And so that's going to be the fun part.
Yes. Yes, please. I think it actually does reference the first movie, but it just completely throws away and discredits anything serious about the first movie and just moves on. There's no big, connection, so it doesn't matter anyway. The first movie tried to make a point, on the second movie, no.
Okay, well, I'd certainly clearly right up our ballpark. If there's a planet acting as a spaceship, you know I'm on board. Or planetoid, or moon.
Yeah. Well, I am very pleased that I was invited to witness this 1999 pretend future classic. It was great. I didn't expect the moon would fly off. That's great.
Oh, it's so good. Again, as soon as I saw that the moon goes flying off into space, I'm like, there's no way I can't do it. I'm legally obligated to bring this to Book Retorts.
That's a new rule. Anytime you come across a media where there's a planetoid in space.
Honestly, I say I'm wrong. They find us as the problem.
We're manifesting them into our lives.
Yeah, well, I'm so glad we could do this, Philip. I'm so glad you could be there and explain to me the laser fence purpose, because that really confused me.
No notes.
Yeah, 100%. Well, if you out there want to reach out to us with, I don't know, your favorite Space 1999 episodes that we should check out, you can do so at bookretorts.com.
You can also blue sky us at Book Retorts.
And Philip, if they want to check out more of your amazing and much more insightful commentary on your Mind Duck Books podcast, where can they do that?
Thank you so much. You can just search Mind Duck Books on any platform. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Podcast Addict, YouTube, any of those. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Perfect. And if you want to fund our Moonbase Alpha rescue mission, we're going to bring it back because the Earth needs the moon more than they do. You can do that at patreon.com/bookretorts.
Yeah, I feel like the Earth was under-responding to the moon leaving orbit.
It seems bad. Just seems in general bad. Yeah, so we need to get that moon back, and I guess we're the ones to do it. Like, clearly, we've got all the good ideas.
Well, we're smarter than whatever's happening in space 1999, so we're ahead of the curve there.
Danielle, here's the thing that really got me about this. I can't tell if it is unrealistic because of the science or too realistic because of how stupid it is. Like, I can see that happening. Like, that was something we accidentally shooting the moon off into space seems like something we would, as a species, do. I'll just put it out there. I don't know if we're really smarter than the people in the show is all I'm saying. I'm sorry.
That's how there ended up being 2 seasons of it.
That's true. All right, well, until next time, I guess be careful with your space lightning. All right, don't bring an umbrella out when there's a space lightning storm.
Words of wisdom.
All right, well, until next time, bye.
Take care, everybody.
The models look so good. The show has way higher production quality. I actually think this is going to be controversial. I think it looks better than the original Star Trek by a mile. I think it's worse in probably every other respect, but I think the sets are real good.
It's trying to be very mature, serious kind of looking, but I don't know if they're succeeding from our point of view. But yeah,
I don't know. Either way, it looks like it's fun, guys.
Definitely found the hidden gem. It's great.
Oh, I'm glad I had a brief moment of like, this seemed like something Phil would have seen. I was worried you might have already seen Space 1999.
No. But
nothing is scarier than like the 2 seconds where you say your title and you're like, please don't randomly have watched that or read that for some bizarre reason.